Alright, where are we going next?
The royal Spire. The seat of power. All the Ura's monarchs governed from here. The concubine reveled in that when she ruled, staging mock courts to indulge her fantasies.
Yeah, that does sound like something she would do. She loves being manipulative, that's true, but if we've learned anything, she also loves power. Elika spoke previously about her returning to rule. Now, we know Armin rules the corrupted, but maybe the concubine is some kind of second in command. That would make a lot of sense considering the place she takes residence. Even if she's only a puppet to him, using someone with the power of illusion to control your people, not a bad idea. This makes me wonder if he actively sought out these people because he knew he would need their skills. Or maybe he already knew they would come to him. Either way, the concubine took the power trip and ran with it. Like I said earlier, she seems to like playing with people like the alchemist, but in a different way. And ruling over someone gives her as much of that as she wants.
The blade's active. We're going to have to time it right to use it.
There were stairs here.
There aren't now. We're going to have to do this the hard way. We've got to climb all the way up this, haven't we?
There's a mechanism partway up that will take us to the top.
I'll go first. But hey, you're staring at my ass. I felt you looking.
I thought you'd lost your ass.
Donkey. I can feel you looking.
Just climb the tower.
Welcome to my court. Do you come seeking favors or forgiveness? A blessing? Or something more? Listen, you can hear your time disappearing. I have an eternity. You a few last moments.
Ready? We'll have to time this right.
So, this will be where you rule from, huh, Princess?
This is my father's court. This is his land.
Unless you rebuild those stairs or your father grows wings, he's not going to be doing much ruling from here.
It is time for change. He spent too long locked within these walls, worrying over the people, mourning my mother. The seat of power must move to among the people, not above them.
It is an impressive place.
It's a prison. All the time we thought we were keeping Aram in prison. We were chained with him. I always loved this place. I thought we were free. My father always did his best for the people, but we were as trapped as Aram.
Speaking of being trapped, the concubine said last time we encountered her that she had dreams similar to Elika, of traveling to distant places. I'm sure her reasons for wanting to travel aren't as innocent as Elika's. But we know why she talked about being in pain. She hates being trapped here. If you don't remember her talking about being in pain, that was way back when we encountered her in the Coronation Hall. The concubine does seem something like a social butterfly, I guess you could put it. She needs to have people to manipulate them, and I'm sure manipulating the prince, or at least trying to, is fun. But that can only last so long.
There. That mechanism will take us to the top.
You and your father used to wind yourself up and down here?
The guards did.
Oh yeah, if I was royalty, I'd get people to wind me up and down too. Amongst other things.
Close.
Elika!
Why do you want a princess when you can have a queen?
You okay, Elika?
If we stand right next to Elika, she'll be freed in a few seconds. We don't want to get too far away from her, because if the concubine uses her corrupted attack, then we'll be helpless. Luckily, we have plenty of room to fight her this time. You know, the hunter and the alchemist, they were just awful people. And now the concubine is an awful person too. But maybe she wasn't always an awful person. I know she's not going to listen to us. But I could see a lot of ways that someone could be turned into the concubine. Elika said she has no idea why the concubine sold her soul to Armin. And you might think, oh, she just wanted to use it to get power, but her name is the concubine. So I'm thinking love. I'm sure there are a lot of reasons people would sell their souls, and I'd put love pretty close to the top. But even if she wasn't an awful person, Elika also said she probably doesn't know who she is anymore. So whatever good there was left in her might not be there anymore.
You are such a disappointment.
What is she, my mother?
She's not coming back to this place.
Princess against fake queen? The princess is the winner.
What is it that you want?
Huh?
She offered you your dreams.
Sure, and how long would that have lasted? I just want to get out of here. I want to find my donkey and I want to go home. What about you? What do you want?
Things to be as they were. We can't go back the way we came. We'll need to find another way. The third gate is opened. We can purge this land of another corrupted.
Let's go to the gate then. How do we get out of here?
We can't reach the mechanism. We'll have to go down the outside of the tower.
And if we can't, we plummet, briefly relive our lives, then come to a sudden jolting stop.
You must have been really good for morale on your treasure trips.
What was she going on about being a queen?
She was never a queen. She was more a lady of particular favors.
Sounded like she thought she was a queen.
She's insane. You honestly expect sense? She was right about one thing, though. You could be something else. Something other than you are.
Hey, I'm happy with who I am.
You're avoiding who you are. That's different.
I don't want to be anyone else.
You don't know who you are. You hide away behind witty retorts, constantly change companions so you don't have to get close. What are you afraid of?
She's getting under your skin. You shouldn't let her.